This is Dave Chapin with the September monthly update. Going to keep it very brief today. Things this summer came out very well. I know that we had lots of people working long hours, and we were successful at meeting our deadlines and getting our projects done and turned over to the customers in the area where they needed them. There was some superhuman efforts made there, and I appreciate each and every person who did that. It was great. I know there's a lot of satisfaction that people took in a job well done, and several customers have taken their time to compliment us and thanked us for what happened over the course of summer. Of course, we still continue on. We're busy. We're adding people weekly, and that is a very exciting time here at Wilmer Electric. We continue to make a transition down in Oklahoma as we try to get people to working directly at the plant. I'm going to continue with doing that work, even as we go ahead with looking at less contract work down there and expanding our presence outside of the facility in Oklahoma. Now, I know that's a specific reference to a specific place, and right now the project managers will be along next with an update on each one of those regions. But I know that people inside of our company do care what's going on in each of the other offices, and since that's such a big deal, I wanted to make sure that everybody had the current information about our decision on our future down there in Oklahoma. So with that, I will turn it over to the project managers, who will be followed by Trista with her announcements about individual coworkers and the exciting things going on in their lives. Thank you, and have a great September.
Hello, everybody. Time for a monthly regional update for the Central Region. As I'm sure most of you know, the workload has slowed down a little bit. We're back to 40-hour weeks and a little bit more normal schedule. So glad to be to that point on all of our projects. Still have a lot of work going on right now. North Stadium still continues with quite a few people down there. Atlas, we're still going on, be down there till mid-fall or so. UNO Boiler is a project that we've had for a while, but haven't been doing a whole lot on till here recently. Got started on that one here in the last couple of weeks. College of Engineering continues to go. That'll be going probably till next summer. Henderson Hospital continues to progress down there. A few new projects that we've got that we've started on, or maybe even gotten here in the last month or so. The DMV project and Faith Lutheran. We did get the Westbrook Music Hall project down on campus. We're also doing the Aragon restaurant, which is the restaurant that's going in the main level of the lead tower. A few other projects that we're watching and planning on getting Residence Inn down in the Haymarket Rail Yard area, College of Dentistry, which is on UNL East Campus, and Nyhart facility down on campus as well. These are projects that we've priced and think that we have a pretty good chance at all these. Next thing, safety as always. We want to make sure that everything that we're doing with safety first in our mind. We did have an injury this summer. It was where an individual had a bandsaw in his hand and was handing it over to his other hand to set down on the cart. The trigger wasn't completely let off, and he ended up getting a few stitches in his hand. So once again, that this brings to light the point that PPE is very important. Always glasses, always have gloves on, things like that. The gloves may have prevented the stitches, could have been a near hit instead of a recordable injury. So very important that we keep up on all of that type of stuff. Using the correct ladders for the job. We want to make sure that we're using scissor lifts and any type of material or any type of equipment like that correctly. Anything that has the potential to injure us, we will always want to make sure that we're doing it right. Never cutting a corner. That will never save us any time or do us any good. Next thing is classes have started as of this week. The apprentice classes, the week of September 19th, we will be doing classes until 11:30. It's kind of a double class to make up for the added time that we added on to our summer break to help us get through the big push that we all had with projects and deadlines and things like that. So for the 3 weeks after September 19th, apprentices will essentially be in class all morning for 1 day out of the week. Other than that, thank you everybody for all your hard work through the summer, getting us to where we are at. You know, like I detailed a little bit ago, our workload is strong. I don't think that we have a real concern with work coming up and things like that. If you guys know of any projects, anything like that we should know about, you know, let us know. We'll always take a look into them. So if you guys ever have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.
And welcome to the HR update for the month of September. This month, we are going to go through our new hires for August and then the anniversaries for September. So let's start with the new hires in August. We had 3 new hires. On August 7th, we had Scott Jolly, who comes as an apprentice in Nebraska. We have Isaiah Riviera, who's an apprentice in Oklahoma, and we have John Valdez, who was started on August 14th as a maintenance tech in Oklahoma. So welcome to Scott, Isaiah, and John to Wilmer Electric. We're excited to have you here. And then our anniversaries for September, Andrew Campbell, who is a journeyman in Nebraska, and he's here 11 years on September 10th. And we have Sylvia Hegel, who works in our accounting department out of the Nebraska office, and on September 13th is here 35 years. We have Brad Fernholtz, who is an apprentice in Minnesota, who on September 16th will be here 21 years. We have Lee Runkle, who works is a journeyman out of Oklahoma. Will be here 4 years on September 16th. And Tomas King on September 19th, who is an apprentice in Oklahoma, will be here 1 year. We have Corey Lonsbury, who is our Director of Engineering and based out of Minnesota. On September 20th, will be here 19 years. And then Josh May, who is a journeyman in Nebraska, on September 24th, will be here 5 years. And Greg Sikora, who is a journeyman in Minnesota, on September 24th, will be here 44 years. And then we have Larry Davis, who on September 26th will be here 29 years. And Larry is a general superintendent based out of Minnesota. So thank you to all of those who have been here for those many years and celebrate their anniversary in September, and the new hires. I just wanted to highlight again that apprentice classes have started back up here on September 5th. In these first 2 weeks of September, with apprenticeship classes, we will be going the regular time from 7 to 9:30, and then starting September 18th, we will adjust for the next 3 weeks to go from 7 to 11:30 to catch up for the 3 weeks that we pushed back to help meet the deadlines for some of our projects. So if you have questions as an apprentice, please make sure that you contact Scott in regards to that. And for foremen, please make sure you are in contact with your project managers if you have questions regarding that. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.